Hey guys, welcome to No Lies, Just Love, Love Readings by V. Come on in. Welcome. Please make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell so that way you can receive notification as to when a video does upload. For those that have already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. So today I am calling upon my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs. We are going to continue the segment pertaining to how can you nurture him more. Okay, so for my water signs, let's see, how can you nurture him more? Right? Tap me into the collective divine spirit for my water signs. For my water signs, how can you nurture him more? For my water signs, how can you nurture him more? Okay, we got a card to flip over here. It says, I want you to enjoy your life. Very interesting. I want you to enjoy your life. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what that's about. I'm going to actually keep this to the side here. Alright, Divine Spirit, for my water signs, how can they nurture him more? Shuffle 3 times, my water signs, how can they nurture him more? My water signs, how can they nurture him more? Final shuffle for my water signs. How can you nurture him more? My water signs. How can you nurture him more? Alright, let's go ahead and tap on in Divine Spirit for my water signs. How can they nurture him more? Water signs. How can they nurture him more? My water signs. How can they nurture him more? My water signs. How can they nurture him more? For my water signs, how can they nurture him more? For my water signs, how can they nurture him more? And for my water signs, how can they nurture him more? Thank you, Spirit. And what is the overall energy here for my water signs pertaining to how can they nurture him more? My water signs. Okay. Alright, so let's stop right there. And let's take a look at the cards that did come out. We have, I can't express myself. We also have, you are amazing. You also have, I don't know what to be. I know, they don't even say that. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. I'm sorry for not contacting you. Says, be patient and allow his actions to speak for him. We have, be mysterious. I need to see you. Why did I put 4 cards out? I was only supposed to do 6 spread. But anyway, I cry at night. And the overall energy here, is there a second chance? Alright, water signs, give me a few moments here. Take a look at this. On how can you nurture him more? This energy for my water signs is giving me throwing a rock behind your hand type of energy here. I feel like, again, this may not be for all my water signs here. This is just going to be for a few. So if it doesn't resonate for you, then look at your other sun, moon, or rising placements. But I feel like for many of my water signs here, there's been maybe an on and off type of situation with this person. There's been a lot of ups and downs with this person. There's been a lot of games being played with this person, mind games, physical games. There's been a lot of tit for tat type of energy here. There's been a lot of projection here as well within this connection here. All right. Give me one more card here because I'm kind of sensing something for my water signs. How can they nurture him more? One final card. Do you still think about me? Yeah. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Please do what is best for your heart. Alright, water signs. Again, this ain't going to be for everybody. Okay. But this is for who it needs to be for. How can you nurture this person more? I feel like you've done that already. So the question is, how many times are you going to keep doing it? How many times are you going to keep letting shit slide? How many more times you're going to keep forgiving this person? Where they hold accountability, they may apologize, they may say that I'm sorry, you know, they may act right for a good 0.5 seconds and then they back on the bullshit again. So to be honest, I feel like for many of you, especially those that I'm speaking to with this particular spread here, it's kind of like, you know, you've put in your fair share. But I gotta be real with my water signs though. I feel that your fair share wasn't the best either. Your fair share wasn't the best either. It gives me strong suspicious energy here. Strong suspicious energy here. So what do I mean by that? I don't know. Maybe it was something like how you say things, or maybe it's just your appearance. I feel like this person questioned your loyalty. I feel like you've definitely questioned this person's loyalty as well, but there is something about how you move, something about how you act, something about what you say that leaves a question mark, okay? So I do feel that maybe you guys, some of you have done the best that you know how to do, and others, I don't know, it's just giving me like you didn't put your all into it either. Okay? But this is not about you guys. This is pertaining, well, in a way, it's more so about how can you nurture him. And getting back to that, I feel like many of you have at least gone above and beyond. Like I said, some of you could have done a little bit better, but I feel like the results would have still been the same. Okay? It would have still been the same. This gives me the energy of someone that likes to play games. This is someone that gives me the energy of that keeps you confused. Like one moment you guys think things are moving in the right direction, and then the next moment you don't even know how to pick whether or not this is the one for you or not. This person can sometimes give off this nonchalant type of energy. Let's just say, for example, there's an argument or disagreement that you and this person have, and you say to this person, like, if you don't get your shit together, I'm leaving. Or, you know, if you don't get your shit together, then I'm gonna find somebody else that can. It's like, okay, go ahead. You know, it's giving that energy. But then once you bust a move, because some of you will be like, oh okay, you know, really, that's how you feel? Well, I'm about to make my moves. And it's like once you start making moves, or it looks like you're making moves, it's kind of like, I'm sorry, please forgive me. You know, this is like some sweet talk type shit. Somebody trying to sweet talk you. It gives me somebody that may want their cake and eat it too. I do feel like it's like games being played here. And I feel like this person, like, no, it gives me like this person say that maybe they don't want to, do the things that they used to do or be the way that they used to be, but they are not putting forth enough effort here. I feel like more effort on their part is needed here. Yeah, this is definitely because we got, do you still think about me? So they really, really want to keep you around. It's kind of like keeping you around, but not willing to do the work to keep you. And sweet talk you just to get back in the position of being with you. So to be honest, for those that I'm speaking with, like I said, this is not going to resonate with everyone. But for those that I am speaking with here, you've already done enough. And the thing is, how many chances you're going to keep giving this person? I'm going to pull a few more cards here for you guys, just to get some additional information here. For my water signs, how can they nurture him more? For my water signs, how can they nurture him more? For my water signs, how can they nurture him more? And for my water signs, how can they nurture him more? And overall energy for my water signs, how can they nurture him more? Overall energy. Alright. So we have, I still care about you. We have here, avoid the boy who wants to be a man but isn't ready. This is exactly what I'm sensing here. This is exactly what I'm sensing. Summed it up. Okay? I'm going to read that again. Avoid the boy who wants to be a man but isn't ready. And that's the issue. Like, you're wanting a man, so you may have been patient, constantly giving chances, because you may see the growth in this person. Not the growth, but you can see the possibilities of what this person can be, or who this person can become, or what the connection can be, right? That's what you've been kind of holding on to, versus looking what is directly in front of you. It's like you want a man, but you have a boy. You want a man, but you have a boy. And the boy is not ready to be a man, even though they are portraying themselves to be a man. I do feel like for sure this person does find you amazing, which is why they want to stay in your energy. But, it's kind of like staying in your energy for the wrong reasons. Because they can end up blocking your blessing while you putting up with their bullshit. While you putting up with their lack of accountability. While you putting up with that shit and holding on to them. You could be missing out on the man that is ready to be a man for you. Because you keep giving this person second chances. And I'm not here to judge, baby. We all done been there, done that. Okay? But again, no lies, just love. Okay? We have, your laugh is amazing. Yes, this person does love to be around you, and I feel like you love to be around this person as well, which is also another reason you care about this person. Maybe you love this person. It's a vibe with you and this person. You do find this person amazing. You do see the possibilities in this person. For some of you, you are being patient with this person because they past. Their upbringing. You know what they done been through. You know what they done gone through. But it comes a point in time where it's like, you cannot keep letting your standards down just on a level of empathy on what a person has been through. Okay? Yeah, this person, they want to be different, but the thing is, it's like wanting and doing is two different things. I could want to be the president. I could want to be the president. Don't mean I'm going to be the president just because I want to. And so the bottom of the deck here, it's like, stop putting up with their damn shenanigans. And that's what many of you guys have been doing, putting up with their shenanigans, because they want their cake and eat it too, and just keep you around, but not willing to do the necessary work. And for many of you that I'm speaking to, you know this, and the shit could be eating you up. I feel like this person does want you to enjoy life, but they want you to enjoy life with them and on their terms. Okay? So again, how can you nurture this person? For my water signs, excuse the noise. I'm right behind the window, even though the window is closed. But for my water signs, how can you nurture this person? You done did enough. You done too much, probably, for sure. Because for some of you, you need to stop letting this person come in and out of your life. You know, at least make them work for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with giving folks a second chance, a third chance, or a fourth chance. Personally, now for me, I ain't gonna give nobody that many chances. But, you know what I'm saying? I am not you, and you are not me. So, with that being said here, it's like, make them work for it. Like, if you know that you're fully not going to let this person go, there's nothing wrong with that. But don't let them come back so easy. Like, you're going to have to show me that you want to come back. You're going to have to show me that you're willing to put in the work. And I'm not talking about no facade ass shit that shows up in 24 hours or 48 hours, 72 hours. Like, I need to see some changes. You know, like, put some pressure. Put some pressure. Okay? You're not a doormat. Okay? This ain't a hotel. Okay? So, that's it for my water signs on how can you nurture him more. If you're interested in a more personal reading with me, spiritualvibrations.org. If you're interested in a in-person session with me or any spiritual services that I do offer, email is in the description box, as well as my website in the description box as well. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you like. And until next time, Ashe.